Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mark from One Results and this is a collection update. CDs this time. I got a really nice stack to show you guys. Hope you enjoy it and you discovered something new. Yeah, I always like it when people thought, hey, I discovered this through your channel. Yeah, really appreciate it if you check out some bands out in the sake for getting the bands more out there. First one is from a band from the Netherlands, and this is a band that is not existing anymore. The band was active from the end of the 90s till a certain point in the new millennium, and then split up and was active again. I think they split up in 1998 or something and activated in 2004, something in that vein, 5, something that, and then they came up with this album. This is La Muerte by Gorefest. This is a Dutch death metal band, pretty well known. Awesome stuff as well. Really nice CD here, and this one comes with a bonus DVD which includes some documentary about how the album was made. Booklet here. Lyrics, band picture. Yeah, really well-known band here in the Netherlands. If you are into death metal, this is definitely a band to check out. Yeah, done amazing albums like the first couple of albums, Mind Loss, False, and Erase were fantastic albums. Then they changed the style a bit and split up, like I said, and came back with this album, going back to their old death metal sound again, and made one album after this one and split up again. Anyways, this is their 6th album released by Nuclear Blast. Yeah, really great stuff. This is released in 2005 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2005. Amazing band, amazing album, really great sound. Expect some straightforward stuff with some touch of melodies and yeah, a growl that's not really deep but effective and understandable. Yeah, magnificent band. Too sad they split up once again, but yeah, it is how it is. Great band, Gorefest with La Muerte. Great stuff. Then 2 albums from a band I'm glad to own. With these 2 albums I have now all the full-length albums from this band in any way, in vinyl or CD. Yeah, this is called Dethroned, with the Lair of the White Worm, which is going to talk about the first 6th album from this band, released in let's see here. Is it stated somewhere? Had to look this up, I think. I think 2006 or 7 or something. No, 2004. If I see it correctly, yeah, 2004. Great blackened death metal. Great Dutch band. Have a lot of albums out, and hopefully they will re-record a new one, but this band has been split up a couple of times as well, but yeah, glad they are still active. This is the main man behind band and the settler. Lineup and lyrics and whatnot. Yeah, really great stuff. Amazing riffs, amazing songs, great melodies. This is back, by the way, with the song tracks. But yeah, Amazing band. Definitely glad to have all this completed now. Also grabbed their 8th album. This is Passchendaele, and this is when they got more war themed. The last couple of albums have been like World War One and stuff like that. This is about the Battle of Passchendaele, which is in Belgium, I think. Great stuff. Again, great melodies, but a bit more raw than the couple of albums before this one. Great band. Like I said, I'm glad to have all the albums now. This is a 2009 release. A great album. Also check out the Under the Sign of the Iron Cross if you are into this album. That's a great album and follows a bit the line of this one as well. But yeah, really great stuff. Really glad to own this great band. Next up, the new Nile, Vile Nilotic Rites, which is this album. Fantastic death metal. Everybody knows Nile, so I don't have to explain too much about this fantastic band. This is the new album, like I said, 2019 release. Definitely a contender for my year list. And the booklet is attached to the digipack. So have a quick look here. Yeah, everybody knows this band, like I said, brutal technical death metal, Egyptian themed lyrics. This album is no different. Also used again the old instruments in the intros in some songs and in between parts, and add a lot to their Egyptian sound. I have the feeling this album breathes more a bit. The band in this lineup is getting more into each other, so they are creating more better stuff with each other, because lineup changes by now really have been big in the past. And there was a main figure, Dallas Taylor Ward, has left back then, and there was a gap to fill up. I'm glad they have a new guy now that can step into that gap. Carl Sanders is still there, and George Collias. But yeah, fantastic death metal. Definitely worth checking out. Can't say it's their best album, but because in my opinion Black Seeds of Vengeance is still my favorite, but I really enjoy this one. Great stuff, great band, and definitely need to listen if you are into death metal and want something new for your year list. Great stuff. Vile Nilotic Rites by Nile. Next up, two releases I picked up also with each other. This also completes my discography for this band. I'm talking about Ordo Draconis. I picked up the last two albums I didn't have. Camera Obscura Part 1 and Part 2. And with this album, this is a black metal band from the Netherlands, by the way. These albums, they are more experimental than their early work, so you can expect also some other music genres through the music. I think if you're looking for black metal, I think Part 1 has the most of it. Part 2 is more experimental than Part 1, but yeah, really great stuff. Avant-Garde is experimental. I don't know how you have to call this, but fantastic band. Amazing music, some jazz influences, some circus music. The really strangest thing become in those songs. But yeah, definitely listen to, and if you are a black metal head and want something different, definitely have a listen. If you are not into experimentation, don't pick these two up, just pick up their early work if you want to have something from this band. Concerning Speculum Noctilus or in The Wings and the Burden, that are the two albums, then you have to pick up. It are these two, by the way. I have them right here. Fantastic albums as well. But yeah, great work. This is part 2. And I love it how basic they keep it with the black and white imaging. Part 1 has I think a concept on the album, and part 2 are more loose songs. How do you call that? Separate songs. But yeah, fantastic band, and definitely 2 releases if you want to hear, if you are into experimental black metal. Camera Obscura part 1 and part 2 by Ordo Draconis. Then a band I talk about lately a lot. That's because I'm picking up some stuff by the band here and there that I didn't have in my collection yet. A band a lot of people talking about right now because of the new album, for instance, Demon, or yeah, the fuss about Blaze player Nico Bucci wanted to kill Anonymous also as well. I think that's more a commercial stunt from the bass player. I don't think he really was intending to murder Anonymous. I don't believe a word of it. So I think it's to get more focus on the new album. That's why he said it. But yeah, who cares actually? I have shown the new album, and I showed the album before this as well. This Esoteric Warfare. Of course, I'm talking about Mayhem. Have a look if I can get the booklet out here. Yeah, probably not the best album, but really decent in my opinion. I think if you like Chimera and Ordo Archao, the album 2 albums before this, then you like this, because it's a kind of a mixture of those 2 albums. Having a straightforwardness of Chimera and experimental of Ordo Archao, then you get this one. Chaotic at times, but also aggressive and dark. Yeah, Attila doing a great job here as well. That's all you know about Attila. He always tries something different and dark and creepy in his vocal performances, and on this album is no different. Of course, this is more about warfare again. Released by Season Mist, by the way, which is this label. Hope you guys can see it, but there's a lot of glare going on here. But anyways, Esoteric Warfare by Mayhem. Interesting release. Definitely need some more spins to get me more familiar with this album. I have listened to it in the past, but like I said, I didn't have a physical copy, so eventually I didn't listen it as much as I should have done it. But yeah, finally have a physical copy, just I'll spend some time with this. Esoteric Warfare by Mayhem. Next up, and finally as well, the new album by a Phlebotomized Dutch band. This is released in 2018, I think. Yeah, probably. Anyways, this is Deformation of Humanity. And let's get the booklet out because of the glare, which is this album. Dutch band, playing some death metal, and then only the Avant-Garde way, and some really nice doom metal parts. Other lineup than the early work, but this album is still a phenomenal album. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I can recommend you if you are into Avant-Garde, Death Doom, definitely give this a listen. Fantastic stuff here. Faster parts, more melodic parts, emotional parts, really nice synth parts in it, violin parts, death growls, clean vocals by the guitar player, amazing stuff. Definitely a lot of diversity on this. I put it all together to a really nice sound. This is definitely the best album since their first two albums, first EP and first album, I think. Emancipants and I forgot the name of the EP, but doesn't matter. That came before that album. Definitely the best work till that album. I loved Sky Contact, but I think this album is so called like that. Could be mistaken there, but this is some great stuff, guys. Fantastic death metal. Like I said, if you want something different than death metal, has some doom parts in it and some weird changes, definitely give this a try. Great band, and I'm glad they are active again because they had a long hiatus as well. But yeah, fantastic band. Phlebotomized with Deformation of Humanity. Great band. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know what's playing in the background, this is Mayhem with Alpen Passe, which is a black metal band. I talked in my previous tape update about great bands, thinking about World War I teams, fantastic stuff. So that's it, guys. I hope you discovered something new. Let me know in the comment section down below. I would really appreciate it if you would check out some bands from this. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time, and thank you. Take care. Have a great day, guys.